Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. That one carried by the third-year man. This is Austin Ekeler. And now running right through it. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Going on the ground with Ekeler. And an Allen run. There he goes left side. Touchdown, L.A. Austin Ekeler, 73 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on, baby.
Before Dallas takes over here on this drive, let's look at where they're at right now in their season. 6-5. They couldn't keep the momentum from their win at Detroit a couple of weeks ago, as in Week 12 they fell at New England. Now, certainly no shame in that. But they're going to have a short week of rest. Remember the Thanksgiving Day game that they always host. They do it again this year. And a very good Buffalo Bills team coming to town. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Prescott. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Prescott from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Ready?
Ready. Good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Just bowling over tacklers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
There we go. Oh.
Austin Ekeler with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Well, he told us he was going to hit the end zone a couple times in this game. I just don't know that he envisioned doing it in the first quarter.
He probably did. I'm not sure we did, right? Because all the great ones, that's what they do. They dream about it, right? They think about it. They envision it. They think it's going to happen and almost will themselves into it. I just look at what he's done so far and just wonder what's left to come. Let's sit back and enjoy this one.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game, so don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. But now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On the move to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And avoids the contact by sliding. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. First down carry by Elliott. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. They can't hang with us.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,444 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League.
Yeah!
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
The kick by Maher is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
53, Mike 53. I got you.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Get in the weight room, son.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38.
95-56, 95-56. Ready. Yellow lady. Easy opposite.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. He works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. They go play action here on first down. He's going to take a shot for the... Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
Great job, man. Keep getting those touchdowns.
Keenan Allen, 26 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And man, Charlie, talk about singing something in there. And those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. Discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Prescott to throw it. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Throwing. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped and picked up by the Chargers. And Davis gets in. Touchdown, Chargers. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malik Collins. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. On the ground, it's Eckler. That's it for the first half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Third and long for Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Play action. Breeze. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line. And this is complete. It's Allen. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go back to Allen there, but it'll be second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Breeze now to throw. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen
His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We got this.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sean Phillips. Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Prescott. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Thomas Davis in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Prescott. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Sean Phillips. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taking on the midfield logo.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
Now with field running left is Eckler. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 46 yards. As his guys continue to put it, and oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Prescott now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Thomas Davis able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. Thomas Davis getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll start out here with the option left. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Oh, he breaks another. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Squeeze, double.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Breeze is looking to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. 11 more yards that go around. First down as well.
Let's go. Ready?
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt. No, okay. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Jason Witten, the intended target. But it'll be second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40. Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And picked up by the Chargers. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
This is fielded at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on.